I had a lot of problems with spelling. I will be honest with you. And I tell my students, I have problems with spelling. And I appreciate my students have problems with spelling. I tell, look people, you have dictionaries, you have spell checkers, and when we have problems with spelling, we can deal with it. But it's not so necessary. We need to speak. Speaking is the main thing.
I'm just talking about some specific times when the spelling can be a rule. And
something
double, some Y changes to I if you create comparatives. Maybe in this case, it's better to remind so they have the general rule. But of course, we shouldn't spell more.
Do you know that English is so different that native speakers, even if they do not know word, if they see it for the first time, they look up in the dictionary for the pronunciation.
That's true. That, of course, you should do that. But I see that sometimes spelling is necessary.
It doesn't mean that we don't need it.
I'm not.
We've concentrated on spelling, yeah? Not on reading and listening.
Spelling is important, but I can't say that reading is a tool for teaching, yeah? But through reading you can acquire, not through listening, but through reading. Okay, let's not get sidetracked. So, listening sub-skills. Ability to decode meaning through recognizing the individual words, phrases, language structures, somebody was mentioning that, phonological features, paralinguistic features, such as gestures, body language. Please don't forget that if we're talking about listening, it is also, watching is also listening. Global gist understanding of a text, specific detailed understanding of the text. This is actually, I'm talking about different sub-skills, and if you try to compare the tasks in our course books, all of the tasks are aimed at a certain sub-skill. Understanding functional language for anything, paraphrasing, repetition, turn-taking, expressing opinions, interrupting, and so on. Understanding register.
We were to anticipate the list of sub-skills, you know. We were to anticipate this list, yes?
I wanted you to think and to go back to the course books, to the tasks that you are using actually on everyday basis, and to link the tasks that sometimes we can take just and use in the classroom subconsciously and to analyze them. Is there a reason, for a certain task? Okay, reading sub-skills, recognizing script, structure of paragraphs, especially very necessary when preparing for IELTS. Students need to know the introductory sentence, where they can get the main information, the main idea, and maybe supporting details and so on. Recognizing structure of a text, body paragraphs, conclusions, register again, genre, skimming, scanning, understanding communicative purpose. Is person would the writer, would he or she want to persuade, to give opinion, selecting key or relevant points from a text, maybe for something else. But sometimes students have difficulties choosing the most important components of the text, the most important keywords. And understanding the meaning of unknown lexes. So we're talking about that.
I use dictionaries always. I use dictionaries always.
Really?
Yes. Do I need to punish them? Just a point of information.
No, I don't think so, but maybe they...
especially, I'm sorry for interrupting you, I beg your pardon, but your students in my skills classes, they use dictionaries. Should I punish them?
Punish?
Yeah. What I mean punishment comes.
Okay, okay, I'm against punishing. I don't think it will work. If you want to develop students' skill of using dictionary, using a dictionary, it's also a separate skill which helps students to be autonomous. Then work with dictionary. If you want your students to understand the meaning of the word from the context, then work with that. Sometimes it is not possible to understand the meaning of the word from the context. It's impossible sometimes. Sometimes they might do it automatically, they will not even focus on that, they will not even talk to you about that, they will not even ask about the dictionary, they will just read through the text and do it.
So it's always your problem, man.
Hmm?
It's always your problem, man. You need to engage, yeah?
You need to structure your lesson, you need to build your lesson and direct it exactly where you want. Okay, so reading and listening lessons. They have a little bit similar structure. So you're going to get different stages with their descriptions. Please put them in the right order and match the stages with the descriptions. Okay, I think 2 minutes will be enough for you. In group of 3, please. Group of 3.
1, 2, 3, yes?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
3?
No,
3? In a pack.
What did you get?
No, you weren't there.
Okay, I think like first, yes.
So they should be
Personal, I think it's again personal maybe yeah. Maybe teacher second number. What is the orientation to the text? I think it's kind of leading. I think they go together. Maybe we generate interest. For increased and detailed reading list and
Students reaction to what they listen to.
This one be very interesting to students. Maybe it's about personal response.
yeah, let them imagine it again.
This is disorientation.
What is the second? Here, yes. That's to aim is to increase students. Okay. Read, teach,
Here.
why do you read?
To get the general idea, so it's like for gist. Yes, and some.
Underline the correct answers. Maybe yeah, maybe that will be for
orientation, then
Before the stage.
second one. Then detail, then ready? What's the first? General academic detail reading personal response. Random.
Please compare.
Okay, so teach vocabulary, yes?
Please compare.
Before?
Okay, what differences have you got?
Oh, we thought that British vocabulary would be before
Almost everything.
Yeah, we have also the same.
This one is bad. This one is bad.
This is
That's
what
correct.
just my opinion. I think it can vary a little bit because if the vocabulary is the one that they can kind of deduct, you should do that after. But maybe it's something completely impossible to add. Maybe some terms it's better to British than before gist. I think it can be before and after.
Maybe it depends on again vocabulary.
Confused by unknown words.
Yeah, I think we teach something, but before something they should.
So, always ask yourself, do they need this, like these words for completing this listening or this reading? Do they need these words? Yes, then pre-teach. No, then teach them how to read, avoiding those words. Yeah? So, because this is also a skill, yeah? This is something that happens in real life. They get something to read or to listen without any preparation. Nobody tries to set some background, I don't know, information story. Nobody tries to warm them up. They just need to read or listen to something and react or get some kind of information. So this is our first listening or first reading. Yeah? So they need to do the task without any extra pre-teaching. If the task requires pre-teaching, if it is just impossible to do the task, then pre-teach, yeah, maybe 1 or 2 words. So I have some questions about pre-teaching. Yeah? You've got 1 minute to discuss them. Why do we pre-teach? What do we pre-teach? How many words or phrases do we pre-teach, and when? With the same partners, please. Yeah? 1 minute.
Why do we pre-teach? Because we want them, if we want them to do the task successfully, and they need these words for the task, I think that's why.
Hard words. What do we think about that? How many words? Even more. 10 words.
Yeah, do you pre-teach grammar construction? Just vocabulary. I also think that it's not necessary. Maybe if they want to be a little bit later, go into grammar at this stage, come back. If you have the presentation of grammar or vocabulary listen and reading text, then it will be late. Yeah, we will be focusing on these stages later.
Maybe it's like complicated idiom, yes, it can show like the context, yes. Maybe the grammar construction is really difficult, yes, to understand. Maybe if I see grammar,
But I don't have the time to teach all the time. The words and so on, especially, well, the first level, I almost never do this, only in rare occasions. Yeah, and in other cases, for example, for elementary or intermediate students, I usually put the words which are necessary for them for their understanding in a worksheet, and they come to it, and they are reading and
Thank you. So, why do we pre-teach? Why?
Because there are key elements that unlock the rest of the article, let's say, right? And not always those key elements are clear. So sometimes you have to like point the students into the correct direction so that they understand the whole idea.
I like the word unlock, yeah, because if students don't know certain words from the text, there is some kind of block, yeah, and they need to unlock their understanding. So with the help of these words, we unlock their understanding. What do we pre-teach? What exactly?
Some
keywords.
Not a lot of them.
Okay.
Like 5, 6.
Yeah, but
Too many.
how do we know that we need only 5 and only these 5, not those 5?
Levels.
We could have
You
pre-taught.
can check
10.
first. You can check first, and then you see like what they know, what they don't, and you pre-teach only those that they don't know.
Okay.
You put the last question for the second question, and when do you pre-teach? After listening for this, and then they listen to, and when they look like, that means that they didn't understand, and you need to pre-teach this way.
Okay.
Just look at your students. Look at them. They
So
show.
you can see.
Of course.
You can see. Yeah, you know your students. You know their strengths. You know their weaknesses. It is possible to anticipate. But we usually pre-teach the words that are necessary to complete the tasks. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't need to pre-teach all the unknown words. Yeah, some of them will remain unknown. And of course, you can use these words or this language for further work. Yeah, follow-up work with lapses, different language structures. But if we're talking about developing reading or listening skills, we need to proceed only those words which are necessary for completing the task. That's it. When we have already answered. Only when they need it. Yeah? Don't pre-teach like 2 stages before. If you understand that, oh, right now they're going to do this task and they will need certain words for completing it, let's do it. Okay, so now let's get a little bit deeper into the details. Yeah? So keep in mind the structure of a lesson. And you're going to have 4 categories here. Can you guess the categories that are related to reading and listening lessons? Pre-reading, pre-listening, then
Read and listen.
yeah, during, while, and
Post reading.
okay. So you need to categorize different activities according to these stages.
So only 3 stages, right?
You're going to have 4 stages. You will understand, yeah, because while or during is divided into gist and details. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. Please help me. 3, 4.
4.
Okay, yes, I think.
Still.
3.
Okay, now this is the central. Yeah. I delegate. Carefully!
That's okay.
What's the problem? What's the I speak English? I can.
Yeah, you can.
I can't speak. I have few things.
I am allergic.
We have to be smart about homework. So one person is going to do a mistake or a bunch of artists.
I guess we need too much, yeah? We've got plenty of slips of papers. How many? Okay? More, okay.
Yeah, let's go.
More than you want to.
As always, 3 readings. So we've decided that this goes the first.
During that word.
If they don't know,
Everyday dress and
yeah, okay, answering special questions. With it can be after, during, it can be
Yeah, circle topics, keywords, mention
okay, match headings because that is
do match titles with paragraphs during reading. Okay, we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it during listening.
Take some time for discussions there. Not just open class, but all questions.
So they need to listen first.
Okay,
To be honest, sometimes in speaker, like when I watch DVDs, sometimes, but I think it can be interesting to match types of factors.
Or what's related.
But it goes like grammar. answer the question.
Yeah, answer WH questions. You answer WH questions when you know the context. So you need to do general reading and skimming, so you understand everything, not just scan, but you know the general meaning, and then you can do it. So I think like while or after. While or after. I would rather do it after.
In IELTS, you usually need to match the paragraphs with the
It's just like pre-written. Okay, because in my starting level, I remember after it. It can be before when we're going to give out one time. Students compare their answers with
I think it's the next stage after this. Web questions.
Maybe the first
web questions.
I don't know.
Can we also respond?
Okay, second, scanning. After scanning. That's enough. It's the part of the text. Or the same words or using others. So it's like
Actually, after reading listening to something, because they go deeper into these topics, and they write different questions based on and these questions are used for to another team, and they need to answer them.
let me summarize like
They need to go. Yes.
It's not strange to do a reading listening, but we have a lot of exercises
check your predictions.
after.
Check your predictions pre-reading is impossible. It's impossible.
You have a timer.
Lady, check your predictions. That's okay.
It's not
Of course, after
yes, because we have the data
it is the first task you do after reading. Usually, widespread tasks. Choose the best time.